Hello, my Gemini people. Zoe here. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. I'm doing a general reading for Gemini people during the Virgo season. So that is between August 23rd and September 22nd. And this is, I'm starting with Gemini because it was the second most voted for after Pisces on my Instagram, at Zoe Know Why. That is at ZoeKnowhy. Check me out there for I do polls for these, for who wants to be done first, or just different things, or if you just want to know about me, who I am, it's all there. That being said, we can go ahead and jump into it. This is a general message. It's a little more specific than my element video, but it is general, so take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, or if there's any confusion, you can always message me about personal readings. I just burned some of my hair in that candle. Gemini, you already got some energy coming after me. What's going on, Gemini? You about to be exposed? Let's see. All right, that could have been bad if I just recorded all my hair lighten the fuck up. Anyways, let's go. Okay. First and foremost, Gemini, I ask, what will you be feeling going into the Virgo season? So again, this starts August 23rd and goes into late September. The first card you got is Ten of Pentacles. Clearly a family-oriented card, at least a little bit. But it's not all about family. It can be, but it's more about the fruition of your labors. This says that you've put a lot of, whether it be physical, mental, spiritual energy into something. There's something that I have a new kitten, and I'm sorry if you can hear him meowing. He is so whiny. Cancer man, what can you say? This card just basically, like, if I gave you a metaphor for this, Gemini, it would be like you've taken the time, you bought an apple tree seed, right? You planted it in the ground. It grew, everything went as well as you could have hoped. There's apples all up on that mess, but you have to go pick them. Everything that you want is here. It's right here, but you have to go get it. You have to go to those final steps to actually take what you've worked for, and make order of it. The keywords here, for me with Ten of Pentacles, are order, security, permanence, following the full procedure, going through the tried and true methods, following old methods, traditional methods. The family can point to traditional methods, trusting that, going with that. Next is Temperance, and this is the same thing. Two cards popped out for how you're gonna feel going into this Virgo season. And this says, again, you've got it all right here. This is about balance, patience, moderation. Temperance says that, or warns of overindulgence, taking from the pot. Basically, if you feel like you have so much right now, maybe you don't need all of that. Don't overindulge in sensuality. So whether that be sexual partners or money or material things or drugs or substances, alcohol, like it could be anything. Just make sure you're not overdoing it. Don't take more than what you need. Don't be greedy. Worry about the balance of things more than just fulfilling yourself and feeding that desire. If you really try to feed yourself through material, earthly things, that can create kind of like a black hole in yourself. You have to, like an endless pit that we can always get more money, more people, more sexual partners, this and that. It's about sorting through and balancing what actually is for you and what is excess. And then when you have that excess, when you spot that excess, it's about kind of either, not taking it anymore, or about sharing it with someone and trusting the universe that in your giving to someone and your sharing with others, that you're going to get that energy back, maybe even in tenfold. Gemini, your next card was Strength, and this is for your goals going into Virgo season. What's funny about the Strength card is that the Strength card is primarily warning of fear. So going into Virgo season, I would challenge you with this goal to let go of whatever scares you, whatever has been causing you anxiety, or things that you've been putting off, or things that you've been wanting to do but fearful of doing, whether it be a new job, a new partner, diving into a relationship, diving into, a new passion, a new hobby, whatever it may be. You need to let go of that fear. You need to take charge. The lion in this does speak to, leadership, being an honorable leader. You need to win this battle through strength in character. Strength in character is so important here, Gemini. Geminis are known to have a way with words, to be kind of witty, smart, quick on their toes, quick on their feet, quick on their you know what I mean. But it's not about that. You're not trying to verbally manipulate the situation. You're trying to actually honorably take control of it, and not let fear hold you. On the original tarot cards, the Strength card also does depict a woman comforting the lion. So I did learn on that deck. So when I see the Strength card, I do at least somewhat relate it to, there might be a feminine influence on this that brings you comfort to the situation. So if there's someone in your life that is comforting to you, allow them to guide you through this moment and allow them to ease you from that fear. So yeah. Next, I asked what your obstacles would be. What is going to be holding you back? What's stopping you from getting to the goal? And what do you need to let go of in order to get to your goal? And this one also got 2 cards, Gemini. So I'm not surprised. Geminis have the duality, the twins. I think of twos when I think of Gemini. So I wasn't surprised when all these 2 cards shot out. But next, you got the 4 of Swords, Gemini, for what is stopping you. 4 of Swords. So this guy, you can see him, he's sitting here. He looks like he's just going internal. He's thinking about what's going on. So this card, in this placement. So in this card, he's withdrawing for a moment. He's going inside his own mind. He is kind of looking back on all the troubles that he's been through in this. He's looking back on traumas, pains, whatever, worries, the bad stuff that has happened. Because this is an obstacle or a setback in your journey, Gemini, it could go either way. It could be that your obstacle is that you need to withdraw, you need to step back, and you need to, assess what traumas are causing this, what led me here, what is going on. You might need a moment to self-reflect and gather yourself, take a moment of peace to yourself, and go internal. However, on the reverse side, because it is a general reading, this could mean that is a problem for you. Maybe you too often withdraw. Maybe you're going internal too much. It could be that you need to step outside of yourself, or trust external influence. So that could go either way for that, Gemini. So whichever one you've been doing, maybe take a step away from that and try the other. So if you're prone to being more focused on your external influence, maybe it's time to look inside during this Virgo season. If you are more prone to being inside your own head, maybe it's time to step out and try something different. And for your other obstacles, you got Page of Chalices. Anything with chalices is going to be about emotions. The page is a youthful card, so this could be just that you need to invite a youthful energy into your life. It could also be that a younger person is influencing you here, whether it be a child or just someone a little younger than you. Look out for people who bring that kind of youthful spirit around you. The Page of Chalice, you can see he's giving an offering to the river spirit, and that's a theme throughout these specific cards. He's giving an offering, and it's not out of hopes to receive. It's just a very humble offering. It's a small thing. He's holding a bowl of water. But with that offering, the river spirit comes back and gives him more than he could have ever imagined. This card says, Gemini, during Virgo season, do not hoard. And this kind of points back to temperance, over holding on to things, keeping things to yourself, for yourself, potentially out of fear. You need to stop that, Gemini. This says, give freely and you will receive abundantly. The longer you put off giving yourself, giving your all, giving your true desires to the universe, to those around you, your true intentions, you're stopping yourself from receiving, Gemini. And then lastly, we got the Queen of Chalices, and this is for what is meant for you. What I was asking the cards for this, what is going to best guide you to your intended path? What is meant for you during this Virgo season? You got the Queen of Chalices, a very feminine card. So any feminine influence, again, that is a prominent theme in this reading, is feminine energy. So do look out for that, invite that in. Queen of Chalices also says, don't be scared of the fluidity of emotions. Emotions are not a concrete thing. They never will be. The way that they are malleable and changeable is part of what makes them so strong and meaningful. So don't fear that. Embrace that. Don't let it stop you from diving into it, if that makes sense to you. Again, any nurturing women that you have in your life, or maternal women, people that feel motherly or comforting to you, they could be important in guiding you to this, what is meant for you, Gemini. And then lastly, I did a little oracle pull, as I do, for what energy you need to be releasing, what energy will be no longer really serving you or with you during this Virgo season, and what energy you should be making room for. For the first one, what you need to be releasing, you got Mediterina. I think I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I'm not. She is the goddess of wine. She's relaxing. She's, doing her thing. She's chilling. Not anymore, Gemini. Not during Virgo season. Virgo season, Virgos are hard workers. It's about diligence. It's about getting things done. It's not a time for this rest, relaxation. We aren't, not to say that you can't have any of that, but it's not going to be the time during Virgo season. Don't just be thinking that you can sit back and chill and that you're going to get what you want, Geminis, because it's not how it goes. And what you need to let in, you got Ceridwen. Ceridwen, she gets her power from her potion. She takes things from her cabinet and she gets all this together, and she has something magical because of what she put together. And she might have to go to a friend and say, hey, I need, some rosemary from you. So there's a little bit of, pull from outside sources, but this is mostly coming from yourself, your self-work. This is saying if you want to see the magic happen, you got to make it happen. It's not just going to come to you. You cannot just sit and relax and expect magic to come to you. You have to make it happen, Gemini. This is all about, I think, for you, there's a lot of mention of emotions. There's a lot of mention of feminine energy, and that is not to say that this is only applying to women. This is saying that you need to allow that feminine energy into you. Allow that feminine energy, that comfort, that comforting energy to nurture you and guide you to where you're meant to be, Gemini. Whatever fears you're having, you don't have to. There's nothing scary here. You are a powerful sign and you can do it. You just have to make the choice to put the parts together and pick your apples and make your life magical. That being said, I'm so excited to see what you do with all this energy, because there's a lot of potential here, but it's all on you, whether you do that or not. So I'm excited to see how that comes along for you, Gemini. If you have any questions, do feel free to message me on my Instagram or even in the comments below, and we could schedule a personal reading. I love doing them, and I'm only doing a pay what you can method right now because I'm still learning. So I'll put my Venmo down below as well. And I so look forward to talking to you guys again, my little twins. I hope y'all have an amazing Virgo season. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and have a magical day, year, season, whatever it may be.